must admit that is not one of my talents, but I can see that you are well on your way to being a juggler. Our next speaker this morning is Andre. Now, Andre is doing his speech from the Competent Communicators Manual, and he is doing speech number 3. Now, speech number 3 is get to the point. And the objectives for Andre's speech this morning is select a speech topic and determine its general specific purposes, organise a speech in a manner that best achieves those purposes, ensure the beginning, body and conclusion reinforce the purpose, project sincerity and conviction and control any nervousness you may feel, strive not to use notes, and the timing is 5 to 7 minutes. So again, green at 5, orange at 6 and red at 7. Andre's speech title today is called Better Class of Killer. So
Mr. Chairman, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and honoured guests, have you read a book recently? If so, chances are spy thrillers probably wouldn't be your thing. After 9/11, American authors caused the genre to go into a nosedive. There was no originality, only stories which were carbon copies of each other, based around the discredited ticking time bomb scenario. However, there are few authors who have never lost sight about what a spy thriller truly is. One of these authors is Tom Wood. He has written a series about a professional assassin. I have read the highlights of London, sampled the finest works of Flynn, and seen the best and worst of Clancy, but all those pale in comparison to the 4 books written by Tom Wood. If you were to read only one set of spy thrillers in your lifetime, these would be it. Today we will look at the star of the show, Victor. He is an assassin. Over the course of 4 books, which take him from the bright lights of Paris to the forests of Sochi, he has established himself as a truly special protagonist. There are many conventions focused around fictional killers, which are overused. A code of honor, moral scruples, a love life that basically copies James Bond's, and justifying unpleasant deeds in the name of an ideal, usually patriotism. American authors like Brad Thor and Vince Flynn are guilty of these faults. Victor, in contrast, using Victor, Wood shatters these conventions. A pathologically pragmatic man, Victor could not care has no scruples. He could not care less about any ideals used to justify his acts. He does not sugarcoat his job as a killer, and he has accepted that he will die on the job. These things make him a more honest character compared to his counterparts. They claim to be knights in shining armour, and are worse off for it. Victor, in contrast, is an interesting anti-hero. His 3 priorities in life are 1. His survival, 2. Completing whatever job he's contracted to do, and 3. Getting paid. If a SWAT team corners him, he won't miss a beat in massacring it. When the femme fatale, who has conspired to kill him, begs for mercy, he shows none. As he admits in book 1, I am a bad guy. Don't be mistaken, however. He is no sociopath, merely a man who is very happy with the choices he has made in his life. Children are off limits. He eventually gains respect for an employer who reins him in a little, and wanton killing isn't really his thing. Neither sadistic nor crazed like his enemies, he's more detached from mere mortals like us. He takes a moral stand close to darkness, but every now and then, some light does shine through. In a genre where characters compete for the highest body count, Victor decisively blows away the competition. Take Matt Damon's Jason Bourne, add a dash of Forsyth Jekyll, and sprinkle a bit of Hannibal Lecter, and what you get is perhaps the most competent fictional killer ever created. He is no Superman. There are other skilled and clever characters in the series who can give him a run for his money, but they lack the extensive repertoire Victor possesses. Sure, he's a great shot, but he is no one-trick pony. Victor knows the value of variety. From exploding toilets to hidden knives, he lives by creative solutions. In the latest book, he tops himself by using bungee rope in a way which will hang around for a very long time. But who is the real Victor? The author made a brave decision and has shrouded him in secrecy. In the series, you only get snippets of Victor's past. This allows the author to save space for more plot and killing. What we do know is that, 1, he's a 6-foot Caucasian male who's had a lot of plastic surgery. 2, he speaks all the major European languages and is at home on both sides of the Atlantic. 3, he has counter-terrorist experience and became a mercenary for a short while. And 4, he grew up somewhere with forests and snow, went to boarding school and was later orphaned. As a result, you, the reader, can make up your own theories on who Victor was before he became the man you see in the books. In the spy thriller genre, which used to be fresh but is now stale, Tom Wood has fought off such complacency in his own spy thriller series. American thriller heroes like Mitch Rapp and Jack Ryan can smite the enemies of the free world, but they are relics of times gone by. Victor, in contrast, is a rarity in the genre, a true anti-hero. Morally ambiguous and yet not a monster, he dances rings around the usual conventions which have ruined other characters. In the series Tom Wood has created, there is only one thing you need to remember. It's not about who is right or wrong, only about who lives and who dies. Thank you.